Hey y'all, it's Aisha, the founder of Aloe Curves. Aloe Curves is a plant-based feminine and skincare company out of Dallas, Texas, where we specialize in products for your sensitive, dry, and irritated skin. And welcome to Balance Her Naturally, our video series where we interview experts in the field of feminine care and skincare. Also, it's Women's History Month, and we're talking about feminine care. We've had the wonderful opportunity to talk to Casey, the face of K-Spot Therapy, on Instagram. She's also a clinical social worker and therapist with over 18 years experience. Her specialty, sex therapy, sex education, and is a certified pleasure pusher. You can find her helping you to live your sexiest and healthiest sex life. We discuss before and after care, getting to know your vulva and vagina, communicating wants, needs, and desires, and we get into some pro-sex tips. So, let's get into it. Okay, last but not least, my last question. What do you want women to know about sex in their vagina?
What do I want women to know? I want women to know that most women do not experience an orgasm from vaginal penetration. So they can stop beating up on themselves if they feel like they're not experiencing it and they should be, because most women don't. Most women require a orgasm to take place with stimulation of the clitoris at the same time. So that's very important. I want women to know that it's called a vulva and that the vagina is just the entrance where the penis, toy, finger, tongue goes. That's it. The group name is vulva. So I want women to be able to call it what it is, you know. I want women to know that pleasure is their birthright. They were born with a clitoris that has 8,000 nerve endings. It has no other function but pleasure. So if they're questioning if they deserve it, should they experience it, the answer is yes, yes, and then yes.
Okay, I just want an expert to say this for the gentlemen that may come across this video. Okay. This is completely like off a little bit, but not really.
Let's go for it.
So I know where pleasure is most felt when it comes to intercourse. But a lot of guys don't know that. And a lot of women don't communicate that. That it's not, I don't even know how to say it, always a punching motion. It's...
Yes.
I'll let you.
It's rhythmic. I think it's good to say, because you're doing it with your hand. So it's rhythmic. It's an art. I want people to understand that they're creating an experience. They're not blowing someone's back out, right? Like, this is a term we hear in popular culture. And that creates a picture for people, as well as porn and other things that people are taking in. And so they use that as a guide, unfortunately. But pounding it, forceful thrusts is not the most pleasurable for most women. And it's not to say that we don't ever like it, but it's called variety, right? Switch things up. So you want to switch up the stroke, you want to switch up the rhythm. All of that needs to be varied. It's not just go hard, one stroke, and you're done. No.
And the G-spot is closer to the entrance.
Yes, so the G, and I like to call it a G area, because it's large. I mean, it's a pretty large cluster of nerves that sit on the wall of the vagina on the inside, but very close to your stomach. So it's right there, close. Which is why some men get concerned if they don't have a very large penis, or if it's not very long, they feel like the woman can't be satisfied. That's false as well. In the right position, regardless of your size, you're able to stimulate that area inside of a woman.
I feel like, have you ever been to like an open mic and they snap and they say like, repeat the, can you repeat the line for the people? Because the police car like drove by and I wanted to make sure that it's heard.
Yes, it is not the size of the penis that impacts pleasure. It's the stroke, it's the position, it's making sure that it is hitting the G area that is not deep inside of the vagina. It is very close to the entrance, right behind the wall, as soon as you get in there. So, but it's like a hook, so you have to get it in the right spot, which is why position is everything, because it's going to make a difference. So if you're just using one position, that can get boring. It can get very Groundhog Day. So you need to switch things up.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. My pleasure.
How can people get in touch with you?
Sure. They can check out my website, which is KayceePolite.com, and Casey's Kaycee. I know you'll have the information below for them to check out. I'm very active on Instagram at K_spot_therapy. I provide tips, information, just to engage, and most importantly, just talk about sex freely. Like, I'm really trying to normalize that conversation. So I post questions. I want us to talk about it.
And very good tips. I can't always express how I feel.
I understand.
But I just be like, yep,
Yeah,
that's good.